Hey guys, how you doing? Big Guys here, up in here once again on this YouTube. As you probably know from my last video, I'm in my sister's place at Oxford for a few days, so I thought, why not do the Junior Apprentice blog right here? So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, in this episode of Junior Apprentice, it was a camping theme, and the two leads that declared to be project manager actually swapped sides, so they actually were project managers for the other team. And the main task of the this episode was to design and come up with a particular camping product. Now, Team Instinct, that was the boys that were managed by, I think her name's Hannah. They came up with a special sleigh. It was like, should I call it a sleigh? A sled? A thing that you roll across. They're trying to aim for, the festival goers that have to carry their stuff along the mud, and they thought, yeah. But the downside of that, it did look a bit childish, a bit childlike. And the other team, Revolution, headed by the guy Adam with the other gals, they had a giant storage system. It wasn't that big, but it was a storage system that doubled up as a play-in game thing with loads of standard board games. And once the products were made, they had to pitch these products to three main retailers. The biggest one being, let's be honest, I'm going to be honest, the only one that I can remember being Argos. I think it's the largest camp retailer, but it's just a general shop that we all know and love. And to cut a long story short, Instinct pulverized Revolution and their cardboard storage system. Their slide and sled sold 3,000 units. 3,000, I think in total it was 3,100. 3,000 from Argos and 100 from another retailer. To a zero from Revolution and their cardboard storage system. So they got beat pretty badly. As you are probably aware, Heba was the latest casualty of the boardroom, but Adam came in this close and just to being out himself. But it was his passion, it was driving before. He was like, Lord Sugar, I now can do this, alright, maybe I messed up here, but I'm doing this, I've got loads more to give, and he has so much passion, so much drive, and then ultimately, Zion Sugar thought, okay, Heba, you lack that passion, so Heba, sorry, I've got to let you go. But I don't know why he brought in Zoe though. It's like, what? She was great. People are a bit like, yes, there's music behind me, sorry. But Zoe was brilliant. They said, I think it was the Argos, I think Karen Brady was like, they loved Zoe's pitch, she was great, but the product, they just hated it. I mean, even Nick Hewitt kind of said himself, it was like cardboard plus camping site, which probably going to be raining, muddy, soggy to cardboard. Water and cardboard doesn't exactly go well together. Ultimately, it was just a bad product, but, Adam really believed in it, but it was just a bad product. Another contestant, I think her name was Emma, she came up with the whole concept of the whole thing being made out of cardboard. So I think it should have been her along with Adam and Heba, and not really Zoe. I actually got a message from a certain well-known YouTuber that I know pretty well. He's been with me since the very first Old Apprentice vlog, and he said that he believed that Heba was gone the minute she mentioned her academic achievements. I think it was in the boardroom, because Lord Sugar prefers like a grafter type like Adam, and to a certain extent I somewhat kind of agree, because in the past, as we see, he's not really a fan of the really brainy academic. I'm not saying that only academics are brainy, but he is really more into the grafter, people that were similar to him, even though he says, I don't care where you're from, your background, if you grew up in a council estate, born with a silver spoon in your mouth, I just want you for you. But sometimes, if you have that instinct there without the big grades and the big qualifications, you do fit favourably with Sir Alan. You kind of stand out more in his eyes. So yeah, thanks for that message. I do somewhat agree. Although he did send it to me before I actually saw The Apprentice, because I missed it. I actually watched it on iPlayer. So when I saw it, I was thinking, oh crap, spoilers, spoilers. But you weren't to know, but still, thanks for that message. So it was a killer win from Team Instinct. 3,100 units to 0. Next week on Junior Apprentice, we'll see that the candidates are selling cakes, and there was even a clip of Zoe Plummer dressed as a tart. I mean a tart as in a giant cake, not as in a... yeah. I should see you guys soon. Laters.